Hey guys, BricKreations here. I am finally back and my vacation was great, but it's even better now that I am back here and able to spend the rest of the summer on Lego. So what you see in front of you is a culmination of everything that I've gotten over the past month. So that's ranging from BricLink orders as well as Pick-a-Brick and a lot of other stuff that I just stumbled across. So it's a pretty hefty haul, so I'm going to dive right in and try to make this as short as I can. So like I just said, I do have quite a lot of stuff to cover in this video, so I'm going to try and get rid of the minor stuff first so that we can spend a little bit more time on the stuff that you guys are probably more interested in. So first up, we have these really cool Lego socks. I actually got these as a gift. Now, these are great for those winter days where you're inside, and I just think really cool gift. Didn't ask for them, but still great nonetheless. Next up, we do have a few Lego catalogs and magazines right here. This is just, standard Lego stuff, nothing really special, but I did get those, so I thought I'd include it here. Now, next up is something I was never expecting to get in the first place, but I did end up getting them anyway since I did not have any access to any Legos. So here you go, you have some Lego catalogs / magazines, and the great thing as to why I got these is that they actually come with, you can see I put them in a Ziploc bag, but they each come with a little limited edition figure, which I used for lots of my photography if you go check out my Instagram account. So I did get 4 of those, and I think I have about 8 minifigures, and it was just really fun to use during my vacation. So up next, we do have a few other minor things. Now this is going to be a special limited edition piece from Edinburgh Castle. I did go to Scotland on my vacation, and while I was there I saw this, and I thought, even though it was going for a crazy £2, I thought this was too unique to pass up on. It's a 2x4 brick in white, and it just has a small print that says Edinburgh Castle on it. So I thought, why not? I can use this as kind of a souvenir for my trip. So the last little thing that I got is going to be this 2x4 Lego box, and my mom actually found this, and the crazy thing about this is what's going to be inside. So if you read this thing, scented building brick and figure soaps. So I thought this was really crazy. Someone has pretty much just bought one of these Lego boxes, or at least a ton, and then they've molded soap in the form of a Lego brick right here, as well as a minifigure, and I thought that was just super cool. There is one set in this haul, and this is going to be the Battle of 5 Armies. So if you didn't know, I am building Erebor, so this set is going to be extremely useful. All the parts I'll be able to use for Dale, and the minifigures will be used in the final mock. So finally onto the pieces. In front of you we have 3 BricLink orders as well as 2 Pick-a-Brick cups, so we'll start with those. So, fun fact, these are actually the first 2 Pick-a-Brick cups I've ever had the pleasure of owning, which is really exciting. Now, inside you can see I do have quite a lot of plant pieces over here and a few other bits and bobs. So when I was filling these up, I was really thinking about what pieces I directly needed to be building Erebor. Okay, so let's get into this first one right here. I'll just cut open here. Oh, that doesn't really do anything. I need to cut down here. Duh. Okay, so we'll start this again, and we'll cut down here instead. That might be a slightly smarter option right there. I think I've cut through it, so let's get this opened right here. Oh, okay, and try and see how much of a mess I can make. Oh, that's nice watching. Okay, so I will go through every tiny little piece. Here's a closer look at all the pieces in this cup. You can see, first of all, we have a 1x1 tan brick. The pink petal piece, we have the medium azure petal, we have the new greenish stem for the flowers, a carrot stem, and the really cool lily pad type leaf. So the second cup has quite a bit more of variety in it, so there will be plenty more pieces to cover. The first cup was more getting pieces in quantity, and this one is more getting a variety of pieces. So we'll open this one up, and again, try not to spill everything as we pour it down. Again, here's a better look of the pieces that I got in this cup. So starting over here, I think this is called teal. We have a 1x2 brick. I just thought this was a very different color, so I picked those up. Here we have some modified log bricks, I believe they're called. Really don't have a specific purpose, but those do come in handy all the time. Over here we have some 2x2 round tiled and light bluish gray, which I will be using to make lots of paths and tiling inside Erebor as well as outside. Over here we have a really cool curved slope piece in sand green. I could possibly use it for a Hogwarts mock if I did create one, and as well as just adding different colors of terrain. Next up we have some more 1x1 bricks, but this time in sand green and light bluish gray. We have the modified ones, so this one will be used in Erebor a lot along all the walls to be hanging up artifacts and all kinds of stuff that you see inside Erebor, while these ones will be used for other purposes. Not really sure, but they did have them. Next up we do have the same original plant pieces, those three right there. Over here we have a small petal piece, or the flower piece, whatever you want to call them, that will attach to the stem piece, make plenty of flowers. Over here we just have some carrots. Don't ask me why I got them, I don't really know. Over here we have some 1x2 dark tan bricks, and these are going to be really useful because the majority of my base of Erebor is in dark tan, so these pieces will come very handy. And then over here I got these last ones for a very specific reason. Actually, so inside Erebor there is the forges area, so I got these bricks so that I could try and simulate some lava or some sort of hot liquid inside. So this is an overall look of what I got from the two Pick-a-Brick cups, and you can see that there are quite a lot of pieces, and it's going to be really exciting to use in Erebor as well as future projects. So now let's move on to the Bricklink orders. So with those out of the way, we can start on the packages, and here in front of me is the smallest one. So we'll dig right into this if I can find a good place to cut it open. Sorry, I had to take it off camera because obviously personal info. And if I can open this up, deal with me, you can just pretend like you're listening or something. Okay, I got it. Here it is. I can... Nope, not quite. So I finally got them open, and the reason why I was in trouble is that it's actually two separate boxes that the guy actually taped together, which is something I've never seen before, but nonetheless very cool, because instead of using any Ziploc bags, the guy has separated the pieces out. So I'll just dive right into it. The first pieces we got is the main reason why I came to the store, in fact, is going to be for these inverted slopes. And while I was at the store, I also picked up a few black pieces that you'll be able to see right here. They do look a little bit used, but I'm fine with that. The black pieces will be used for the border around Erebor, so not really as a main part of the mock, but nonetheless very important. The second box seems to consist of more of a dark tan and olive green feel to it. So in here we have some more 2x4 bricks, as well as some 2x8 plates. We have a few dark orange, I believe they're called, maybe flesh orange. One of those terms. Maybe it's earth orange, because I got these pieces for the forges, add a little bit of difference in the color, a little bit of variety. So the next seller, on the contrary, packed the pieces really well. They're all in very good condition, and I did already open up the box because I didn't want to have to go through the same trouble of finding out there were two boxes in one. So they are in Ziploc bags right here, so I'll go straight into them. All the pieces have been sorted into their own things. Now this is a slightly larger order, so I'll zip through it. Here we have some 1x4 plates. These are going to be used for inside Erebor, as well as these going to be 4x4 plates. I'll try to go through the same colors together. We have some 1x3 plates. Over here we have some light bluish gray inverted slopes that I'll be using to make the arches on the Erebor facade, as well as some 1x3 arches, or inverted slopes, sorry, because I want a little bit of a change. Don't want them all to be the same angle. And excuse me if I'm going through this a little fast, but this is a pretty hefty haul, so I want to zip through it. Here is some dark tan slopes, some other dark tan slopes in a smaller size. We have some dark bluish gray bricks. We have some black slopes. Here we have some Nexonite shields. Planning on using them as kind of banners inside, so that's why I picked them up. Here we have some black slopes as well, some black bricks, some more black bricks, and all of those are going to be used for the border around Erebor. Also, we have some dark brown, dark brown slopes, 1x1x4, or just 1x4. I don't think you say 1x1x4. We have some dark red slopes. We have some reddish brown inverted slopes. Some reddish brown slopes right here. We have some smaller reddish brown slopes. Now onto some more earth orange because I wanted that little bit of a different feel in it. Here we have a cheese slope in the earth orange. So it was a pretty expensive color, so I couldn't get a great quantity of it. Over here we also have some wedge slopes, the wedge slopes of the other side, and some 1x2 slopes. Next bag over here contains some more pieces. We're gonna have some more black slopes over here. We have some black bricks. We have some more black slopes. We have some more black bricks. We have a ton of light bluish gray in this bag. So some plates right here, 1x6. Some 2x4 slopes right here. We have some 1x6 bricks. We have a single 2x10, I believe, plate right there. Most of these I didn't get, like, for example, this piece because I specifically need this piece. I got these because I need quite a bit of 2x something plates. So whatever he had, I just got whatever quantity he had them in, or whatever sound accurate to me or suitable. Here is some 1x3x1 slopes, some inverted slopes, some more inverted slopes, some corner slopes right here, all kinds of slopes over here. I'll just kind of zip through these again. Some inverted slopes, but now in dark bluish gray. Some 1x3 bricks, some 2x1 slopes, some 1x4 black bricks, and then this in whatever color this is, probably medium flesh or something like that. And then I'll pretty much just skip the others because I don't think you're interested in just one specific piece. The third and final bag from this seller over here is going to include some more pieces. Lot of big bricks over here, the black and light bluish gray, as well as some more plates over here, some more inverted slopes you can see right here. We do have a little bit of dark tan over here, slopes and things like that. We have a little bit of dark green as well as some dark brown. Sorry if it doesn't focus. There we go, some dark brown. We have some more reddish, dark red. I'm getting these colors really confused. That's what happens when you go away from Lego for a complete month. So actually, a little bit about these. I got these pieces because I'm going to be making the roofs of Dale, and of course they are dark red. So that's why I got these from him. And I got some more earth orange and medium flesh bricks to give a little bit of difference in the colors. Okay, so last seller right here. This is the box, and this is how it came in this amazing condition. I'll blame customs for that, but whatever. This is what happened. This is a pretty big haul. Either that or he just put a lot of newspaper in it, which some people do. But it's a fairly large box. And this one came from no idea, actually. And what it's got in it, also no idea, because I ordered these over a month ago. And I'm only opening them now because I'm finally back from vacation. So here's just the invoice right here. Oh, and very nice of the seller to mention that he has 4 parts not in stock. The difference, I have settled the delivery in cash. So that's really nice of him. Some people will just, go ahead and just scam you for that because they'll be like, oh, I guess you won't notice those 4 little parts. So in here we have some older pieces. Most of these over here were new pieces. This one was more used. And oh my gosh, when I thought he would settle it in cash, I didn't know he would actually give me coins for it. That's pretty funny. But I'll thank him for that on BricKreations. Anyway, over here, we got this brick here mainly because it was at a really good price. This is an 8x16 brick. Not a plate, it's a brick, which is really cool. I think I only have a few of these from the older Harry Potter set, but these will be used because they cover quite a lot of space in your MOCs, where you would have to otherwise use a bunch of plates. And this guy bagged all the pieces by color as opposed to by piece, which is fine. I'll sort through those. But the majority of this is just a bunch of plates and bricks and a few slopes. I also did get quite a lot of jumper plates, and the reason for that is because they're super useful. But that is one, I think I got at least 100 jumper plates of pretty much every color. There's 100 olive green cheese slopes in here because I don't have many more of those, and I think the color complements the dark tan really well. In this bag we have all of the light bluish gray and some more plates and bricks and everything that I'll have to sort through. But you can see many more jumper plates in here. You can see one right there and a bunch everywhere. It's kind of hard to show it on camera, but I'm doing my best. In here is a smaller bag of tan bricks, and I mostly got these ones because I needed a bunch of 1x3 in tan because I used them all. And they're pretty useful pieces because when you need an odd number, there is no 1x5 brick or 1x7. So this is the only piece I can use. So that's probably one of the reasons I went to this seller. In here we have some sand green parts, just a cone and a, oh, this is olive green slopes, sorry. In here we have some black bricks, some tiles, and some bricks. I'm sorry, you can't really see them that well because they are black, but there are some black bricks and black tiles in there. In here is going to be a range of browns, and I just really like how this bag looks. Dark tan, dark brown, earth orange. The colors really go well together. And just like this, I'm going to be using these different colors to give varying terrain. And this must have fallen out, I guess. Next up we have some translucent orange studs, because these go with these bricks that I showed earlier in my picker brick, and these will create the lava effect or whatever. And then here we have a few older style stems and some plant pieces. Alright guys, so that was my haul video covering everything I got this month, and I hope you guys enjoyed because it was quite a little bit of a lengthy video, but there was definitely quite a lot to cover in it. And if you haven't already, please make sure to go down below, give it a like, subscribe if you're feeling in that mood, and go check out my Instagram account as well, because I am getting a little bit more active with it, posting a lot of photography and stuff like that. And I'll see you in a few days with all the progress that I've been able to get with these pieces in my airboard. So see you then. Goodbye.